where Will Rogers, who set a total of 29 single-game season and career records while in Stark Vegas, playing in the SEC.
Hello, and we are here. We are live. I gotta turn audio down. We got a sidecast here this week. I don't have everything up. Game is just now starting. We're gonna get what we can updated. Washington at Rutgers. We are in Q1, first snap. Washington hands off. And I lost track of time of this. Not gonna lie, so that's why we're late. And Jonah Coleman on the carry for 3 yards. I gotta get caught up on getting things ready. And Washington, Will Rogers, transfer quarterback from Mississippi State, throw and completed to the 40. The Hunter. Goes to 0. Boom. And a handoff to Jonah Coleman. Coleman, big run, first down across the 50. Again, we're trying to get everything ready into Rutgers territory. Okay, here we go. We have update the title here. Rogers throwing complete and up to the 42. Here we go. Save. Jonah Coleman, the running back. Tight end in the slot. 2nd and 2 from the 42. Handoff to Coleman. Coleman shoots forward. First down to the 38. I'm working on trying to get everything caught up here. Okay. From the 38, Will Rogers to throw. Dump off to Hamid, and nothing doing. This is sad. This is what we're gonna do till we get the graphic. Late hit with targeting on 75, the offensive lineman. Center. As we lose camera footage. Okay. You'll be deeming on if they defend. Give the defender, deem the defender defenseless. Wow, try saying that a couple times fast. This probably should be it. It's gonna be 2nd and 23. This should be targeting. No targeting. They give him the late hit though. So it's gonna be 2nd and 23. Rodgers, this is kind of just, I don't understand how that's not targeting. Rodgers in the gun, drops back to the 40 to throw, leans into one and up to the 42 of Rutgers. Completion. It'll be third and very long. Third and, well, not really very long anymore. 3rd and 14. Screen to Jonah Coleman. This gets across the Rutgers 40 to about the 37. We will be seeing a kick. Should be a kick. Rodgers is still out there. Rodgers is still out there. 4th and 9. Brennan Carroll, the OC. 5 on the play clock. They do snap it. Rodgers. Arm punt. Incomplete. Boston was the intended receiver, and, well, no good. Rutgers will have the ball. Thank you, Jordan. Okay, now we gotta... Probably him. Okay. Many thanks to Jordan, as we now just have to kind of resize our webcam again. Beautiful. Okay, we're good. First and 30, or first and 10 from the 37. And a handoff to Kyle Monungai, who is a dude, and gain of about 2. Kalakamanis is the quarterback, former Minnesota Golden Gopher quarterback, and Ethan Kalakamanis completed 63% of his passes this year for 215 average per game. Second and 8. Man in motion. And Kalakamanis to throw. Quick screen is dropped. I shouldn't really say quick screen. Quick pass. Dropped. Makes it 3rd and 8. This is not a great throw from Kalakamanis. Makes it 3rd and 8. And we have a stoppage. Ah! We have another review for a targeting foul. I'm gonna get up real quick. Oh my lord. Okay, and we're back. No targeting. So 2 plays, 2 targeting reviews that have gone Washington's favor of no targeting. No even roughing the pass. No even unnecessary roughness. Even not even that. Nungai remains the running back for Rutgers, as he should for stupid Rutgers. Washington showing a lot of pressure, thinking that this could be a run or a very, very quick pass. They drop out some of it, only bring 4, and Kalakamanis' throw is high and off target. That's going to be a punt for Rutgers. And a fair catch on the punt at about the 22. As I'm trying to get word to Jordan. Thank you for the graphic. 9:07 remaining here in Q1. From the birthplace. Ugh. This game is... I'm scared. This game has all of the makings of what we had with Northwestern Duke. Which very scares me. Just slow, super choppy game. Can I turn this down a little bit? There we go. Do we have... Are we all set? I think we're all set. We gotta just do one last thing. We have this somewhere, I think. Save. Yes. Rogers running, and go get the first down, steps out of bounds. And one last thing. Boom. 2nd and 1. Handoff to Coleman. Coleman plunges forward. First down. Give him a first down. Thumbnail, yes. Okay. First and 10, Washington from the 37. Only a few on the play clock. It's a pitch to Coleman. Coleman's gonna not be. Oh, he jumped over a man just enough to get the edge to gain 1, maybe 2 yards. And we're finally, I think, caught up and ready. I think I have everything ready. 2nd and 7, Washington from about the... About from the 40 exactly of Washington. Coleman motions out. Rodgers quick throw underneath. First down, man makes a move and dives down. That was Jackson just across the 50. First down, Washington Huskies. These captain's patches are terrible. And Jackson down. Giles Jackson not having a good time. Giles Jackson took a shot and took a tough shot and then a knee to the back. And Giles Jackson does jog off the field. As he just doesn't seem to be having the best time right now. This is the, I believe, first Big Ten matchup for the Washington Huskies. Maybe the second. I think second. Yeah. And Jonah makes a cut. Big cut. Will Rogers is trying to throw a block. Gets pushed out of the way by Jackson. And first down. Or Coleman, I mean. Big, great cut off of some terrible blocking. And Will Rogers tries throwing a block, but just gets in Coleman's way. And play action, quick throw. And a completed pass to Hunter. First down, Washington. They're moving the ball again, well into Rutgers territory. Yeah, they had Northwestern last week. First and 10 from the 22. And Rodgers back to throw. As time, big throw to nobody. Incomplete pass makes it second and 10, I'm sorry. As Rodgers and the receivers just not on the same page. And we have a flag. On roughing the passer on Rutgers, so they get some yards. 1, 2, that's kind of a... They called that really tight. Really tight for roughing. The defender only took maybe 1 and a false start. On no idea who 85 is. First and 15, they can get Washington can get a first down here. at the inside the one, handoff to Coleman. Coleman bounces forward for a couple to make it 2nd and 13. The first down is very possible, but it's going to be pretty hard. Both teams off to a good season. Washington 3-1 with their own lone loss in the Apple Cup to Washington State. Rutgers has handled business in their 3 games. Be 3-0. 8 first downs for Washington to Rutgers none. And a quarterback keeper for a Wildcat quarterback. Williams gets to the 5. Read option, and defenders just caved hard on Coleman, but Williams Jr. keeps the ball, and makes it 3rd and 3. They're at the 4, and Mon Williams, the freshman, stays in. And they have a timeout. Washington burns their first timeout of the half. 4:11 here in quarter 1 from the birthplace in Piscataway, New Jersey. This game. This game has been choppy. Rutgers, both of these teams are actually been pretty good. I mean, we'll for the first time have a chance to talk about how their seasons have gone. Like I said, Washington, their lone loss has been to Washington State in the Apple Cup. Kind of a surprise loss for the Huskies. Rutgers taking care of business against everybody they've played. Go 3-0. Washington's total offense is averaging 456 yards per game, 291.8, so 292 we'll call it. Passing for 31st total and 21st in passing, and rush yards per game, 68th in the country at 165. We'll call it 165, about 165. 11th in total defense at allowing 237.5 yards per game, 106 on the ground for 38th rushing defense. Rutgers total offense 20th in the country at 471 per game. And passing game is not really great at 215.3 per game at 84th in the country. They have the 9th best rushing offense at 256 yards per game. Their total defense is allowing 296 yards per game, 34th in the country. 3rd and 3 here. No, not Will Rogers. Oh, no, Will Rogers is back. And Rogers to throw. Fade over the head of his target. Denzel Boston is confused. And we have a field goal attempt for Washington kicker Grady Gross. He's 6 for 7, 44-yard long on the season. This is from 22. Kind of a sharp angle from the right hash. Picks up and good. Washington goes up 3-0. Oh, I have scores backwards. I have these labeled wrong. So apparently we weren't totally set. As we do have a 3-0 game here. Washington takes the lead. There we go. Now we're good. Oh man, we have the technical difficulties and kind of losing track of time. Almost forgetting when this game kicked off has led to some debacle. But we are here. We are ready finally. To settle in for the final 45 minutes of gameplay in 48 minutes of football. As Washington, has driven the ball, has played really well. They had just a bad penalty that set them up in 2nd and very long. And then just a couple self-enforced errors that they can't take advantage of and score on. This could be a very big Rutgers deficit right now, but they're keeping it tight. Hand back from the birthplace. Yikes! With 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Pete Carroll, the son of Pete Carroll, the offensive coordinator. Steve Belichick, the DC, son of Bill. On the Washington sideline. They got some this Washington Huskies sideline has some iconic sons of legendary legacy coaches. There we go, that's a better term. And the kickoff from balls off the tee. As we get a look here at Steve Belichick, who looks way more cleaned up than he ever did at New England. Okay, and now the kickoff. And Gross is up. And it is gonna be a fair catch at the the one. Inside the one. Here in the rain in Piscataway. Pretty heavy, steady rain. Rutgers from the 25, man in motion. Zigs back, and it's going to be a handoff to Manungai. Manungai shoots forward and down at the 34. Nine-yard gain. 2nd and 1. Cal Manungai is just so good. That was some good blocking. And if this Rutgers team wants to win this game, they should just try and do that. Got 8 in the box here for Washington, and it's another handoff to Manungai. Manungai gonna be very close. They're gonna mark him just shy. Durfee on the tackle. It's gonna be about 3rd and half of a yard for Rutgers. 3rd inside 1. Out of the shotgun. Man in motion, and it's another handoff to Manungai. Manungai plunges forward, crosses the 35 to the 37. 1st down, Rutgers. Kyle Manungai's footwork is just so good, as we have former Ohio State or defensive coordinator Greg Schiano on my screen. Boo. 1st and 10 from the 37. Only 5-6 in the box here, and read option. That was the just most delayed, piss poor read option I have ever seen. I don't know. I mean, it was played phenomenally. Played phenomenally by Washington. But Kalikimanis needed to either pull that himself or let Manungai take it way sooner than he did. That was just such a slow developing read option, as there were just more Washington players there. 2nd and 10, Kalikimanis to throw, and it's dropped. Nickelback, Shaw, I don't know if I want to call it hit. He got a hand in there to jar the ball loose. Not a phenomenal throw by Kalikimanis. And now 3rd and 10, Kalikimanis 0 for 3. 3rd and 10 from the 37. 5 on the play clock. Kalikimanis. That was actually Manungai trying to get people ready, and completed pass up to the 45, 43 of Washington. That was a good throw from Kalikimanis, and that gets Rutgers their 1st down, 19-yard completion to the 44. Yeah, second 1st down for Rutgers. They've both come on this drive. 1:10 here in the quarter. Hand off to Manungai. Manungai bounces off one tackler and eventually just falls forward for approximately 1. As we are now under 60 ticks left here in the 1st quarter. Second and 9. Steve Belichick has this Washington defense just moving around, confusing Rutgers and Calicamanus, as we are once again on 5 seconds on the play clock, and Calicamanus gets the snap, hits throw, and he plunges forward. He just dives under a tackle, gets a big first down. Dipped underneath a couple arm tackles and gets a first down to the 30, and that should be quarter number 1, the final play right there, and it is. Ethan Calicamanus has this Rutgers team knocking on the door of at least being able to tie it. Here on your Friday night, we are through 15 minutes down, 45 to go. And we look like we could be getting ready to have some fun. As we have the Big Ten Maps commercial on my screen. It's look how FanDuel things are going. Excuse me. As Virginia Tech and Miami are tied 14-14, by the way, halfway through Q2. I see. I see. Interesting things in Miami. Oh God, my high school is not good at football. Let's see where this game is. As Houston's up 5-0 on Cleveland, sad face. Yankees winning, probably. Tied 2-2. Tigers are a few outs away, 3 outs away from giving the White Sox the worst record in baseball. And lastly, as I wanted to check, in Miami, there's some interesting things happening. Oh boy. Oh boy. As we start Q2, Rutgers has the ball at around the Washington 30. Here in a rainy Piscataway. It is exactly the Washington 30. That is the first quarter. of Rutgers football that Rutgers has not scored points. Washington walks a safety up and have 7 in the box. And this is not Monungai. This is some other guy. Tackled in the backfield. Loss of a yard for Brown. 2nd and 11 now. Again, they walk a safety down and go back, get 7 in the box. And they're showing pressure now, too. And it's play action. Calcamanus has to throw quick. And gonna make it 3rd and 10 to the tight end. As we got a chess match. They're gonna give him 3rd and 9. Rutgers is probably 29 and field goal range. You just don't want to take a sack or turn it over here. Monungai back in the game. Washington showing pressure as none of their linemen have a hand on the ground. And Calcamanus takes a shot. Completed pass, though. Cross the 20 to the 19-18. Gain of 13. Good throw from Ethan Calcamanus. I think they're actually going to give him about the 17. They do give him the 17. First play in the red zone for Rutgers. Averaging 21 per game. Motion kind of confused things. It's a quick pass. And on the RPO, essentially. And this is going to be a game of about 5. The tight end. They give him 6 after he fell forward on the tackle. Andy Fletcher, the tight end, moved from defensive line to tight end in the offseason. Calcamanus is now 3 for 6 for 33 yards. 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3. And off to Monungai. Monungai bouncing forward, and he's down at the 2. 1st and goal, Rutgers. Give it to Monungai again. Good blocks by the offensive line, and Monungai just couldn't make one cut, and it's a handoff. Monungai plunges forward. He's going to be taken down at about the 1, the 2 maybe. 2nd and goal. Down Monungai, yep. About the 1.5. Monungai in the backfield with Calcamanus, man in motion. And another straight handoff to Kyle Monungai. Plunges forward. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Goes to Kyle Monungai. First of the game. Make it 6-3, extra point pending. 11:26 here and remaining in the second quarter. We have our first touchdown points. Good blocking and tough running by Kyle Monungai. Good leg drive as he's the one delivering contact. And the extra point is snap. The hold, the kick is up and good. Make it 7-0. 7-3, stupid Rutgers. Almanunga, I believe, one of the statistically best backs in the country right now. And he just... between the footwork and just how hard he runs and keeps those legs moving. We are looking like we could be having ourselves a game here as Rutgers' offense has finally woke up. You know, it was at least good for me. That means I'm not having to call a debacle of ineptitude like I did 3 weeks ago with Virginia, or not Virginia, Jesus. Have the Detroit baseball Tigers made the Chicago White Sox the worst team in baseball? Do we finally have a 121? I'm guessing, since I haven't heard, that's the answer is yes, they have clinched a playoff spot. Everything has happened. I'll take it, yes. They have clinched a spot, which means, yes, the White Sox are the worst team in baseball history. And we're back here from the birthplace, as that is the third time I believe we've said it. Kyle Manungai, 1 yard rushing touchdown. He's scored in every game this season so far. 75 yards. Kick is off. Did the Twins lose? That'd make it better. And no fair catch. This will be a return from the 5. And up to the 20, diving forward to the 22 is the return man, that guy. I have no idea, because that's like the second return I've called all year. I have not called a kick return all year. So I don't even know who Washington has returning kicks right now. Life is good. Have the Twins lost? As Will Rogers leads this Washington Huskies offense back out onto the field, as they look to try and actually score a touchdown this time. They've marched down, played really well. Haven't been able to put 6 on the board. And a handoff to Coleman. Coleman shoots forward. Coleman might be gone. He's running through arm tackles down at the Rutgers 40. And a Rutgers player, I believe the man who made the tackle, the safety, is hurt. "39 yards for Jonah Coleman. I thought we were going to have electricity. That was fun. Let's see more." I'm having fun watching offensive football right now. As the safety for Rutgers is down. As I mean, I care solely because it's the Twins and it'd be funny. With how much shit the Twins fans have talked all year, saying that they'd have won the AL Central by July. And that didn't happen. One team in Cleveland had a thing to say about who was going to win the Central. They did it at the behest of the Minnesota Twins. This game's been fun, actually. This has not been the level of ass and ineptitude that I figured we would have had. It's good considering next week's game might be massive ass and ineptitude. Rutgers is doing a blackout, but they're wearing red jerseys. Oh no, Rutgers is wearing black. I'm fucking dumb. 11-11 here in the second quarter. Oh my. As we have lost cabin pressure, apparently. That shows how little I've been paying attention to what anyone's wearing. 1st and 10 from the 39. That's where we left off before the injury. Hand off to Muhammad. Muhammad shoots forward. That's a first down. That actually wasn't Muhammad. That was Davis. First down yardage, though. Should be about the 28. Just ran through a couple arm tackles. This Rutgers defense has not been tackling well. Will Rogers is out with the Wildcat quarterbacks in. Looks like Davis is still in the backfield with Williams. And it's a read option. Williams dives forward to about the 25. We're now under 10.5 to play in the second quarter. Will Rogers comes back out. Gonna mark it 2nd and 8. Rogers 6 for 8, 54 yards. Really, his only 2 completions have come on just 2 miscommunications. Boston in motion. And Rogers to throw. Looks left. And a first down. No, not a first down. I don't know where I got first down from. It'll be about 2 yards short. Maybe 3. It'll be about 3rd and 3. It is. It'll be from about the 20, 21-ish. Like Coleman back in the game. And a Washington timeout. Washington has been 0 for 2 on 3rd downs today. Take a timeout with 9:07 remaining. That'll be our break. I'm going to get up and take a break with them. Those of you here watching on Twitch, you're going to see some ads. Those of you watching over on YouTube, you're going to see my chair. See you guys in a couple minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, we are back from timeout edge. Third and 2 from the 20. Davis is back in the backfield. Rodgers to throw. Quick pass caught. Giles Jackson, and we have a flag though. Flag in the backfield. For now, it's a first down just short of the 10. Could be holding, hands to the face. And it is on Washington. Legal low block. Repeat third down, gonna make it 3rd and 17. Davis, the running back's the one who takes the illegal block. Went for the low block outside the tackle box. He missed it, but still. That negates the first down. 3rd and 17. Now back to the 35. And bringing pressure. Completed pass back to the 25. Going to be 7 yards shy of the first down marker. Makes it 4th down. We have a field goal attempt from 43 yards. Not quite grosses along. From almost dead center. Doesn't look like there's a lot of wind here in Piscataway. Snap, the hold, the kick is no good. He shoved it left. Hold it left. And I don't really know what caused this to go wrong, other than maybe a couple of the defensive linemen just getting a hand up. As the penalty once again shoots. Washington shoots themselves in the foot. Rutgers starts the ball at the 25 with 7:54 remaining here in the half. Rutgers starts with the ball in the second half. Kalakmanis in the backfield. Kalakmanis in the shotgun hits a RPO little short pass, dump off. Gain of about 5 up to the 30. And now 2nd and 5. Kalakmanis and somebody else that's not Monungai in the backfield. 2nd and 5. Handoff. And gonna be about 2 yards. I believe Brown there. To make it 3rd and 3. Third and 3. Seven in the box here for Washington. Showing pressure too. They do bring it. Quick throw is caught, but not enough for the first down. Jackson on the tackle. Gonna be 4th and about 2. They're gonna mark him 4th and 1. That was really could have been called an offensive pass interference on a pick route. And we have a punt for Rutgers. Jacob Anderson, punter. And he's wanting to... No, he doesn't run it. He just drew that out. Washington, fair catch. Boston, I'm sorry. Fair catch. Washington gets the ball at the 24. .552 remaining here in the half. Rodgers and Coleman in the backfield. It's a handoff to Coleman. Coleman bounces through, tries to string it out. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Was on the tackle. Second and 10. Rodgers, play action. As time completed pass up to the... Gonna be about the 34. 20? No. 31. Gotta be 3rd and 2. We're gonna give him the 32. We're under 5 minutes here in quarter 2. And Rutgers calls their first timeout. Washington attempting to convert a third down. 0 for 3, average about almost 12 yards per third down to go. Just like I say, it's shooting themselves in the foot. They did have a conversion, but they take it back. Two drives ago. Alrighty, 3rd and 2 after the Rutgers timeout. Coleman in the backfield. Snap. Strict throw all the way, and it's broken up. As Washington now drops to 0 for 4 on third downs, and they now have to punt. Once again, another pick play, rub route, pick route. Giles Jackson can't hold on. And we have a punt. Rutgers showing like they want to bring everybody. They do. That punt is well away, though. And get a good roll down to the 18. We now go to Rutgers ball. From the 19. 4:26 remaining. Again, as I said, Rutgers gets the ball to start the second half. Ethan Kaliakmanis, 6 for 9 for 47 yards. And he's in gun. Hands off to Munungai. Munungai is probably gone. And no, he got taken down by the turf monsters. He dashed up to the Rutgers 45. And he just looks upset at himself right now. Juked himself into submission. First and 10 across the 45 to the 47. Kaliakmanis trying to change the play. And another handoff to Munungai. Munungai plunges forward to the 50. Makes it 2nd and 8. Actually, they didn't give him the 50. It's a 49. Still 2nd and 8. As we're approaching 3 minutes on the clock. Rutgers trying to take the air out of this a little bit. Play action. Kaliakmanis takes a shot but completes the pass up to the 36. Duff on the catch. 15 and a first down for Rutgers as they are moving the ball. They give them the 36, not the 35. 2:20 remaining now in the half. Rutgers with 2 timeouts. Washington bringing pressure. Kaliakmanis throws and dropped. That would have been a touchdown had Duff held on to it. He just never brought the football with him as he started to run. And great throw from Calicaman. It hit him right on the number. And just a huge drop to make it now 2nd and 10. 2:11. We are 11 seconds away from the 2-minute stoppage. Rutgers again, 2 timeouts. Washington 1. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Monungai switches sides. It's a straight handoff to Monungai. Outside run. He's bouncing around. He gets about 2 to the 34 to make it 3rd and 8 when we come back from the 2-minute stoppage. Chance to at least take a 10-3 lead. Not quite 9:30, and this game is almost a halftime. This is a better sign than what we have been the past couple of weeks. Game's flowing really well, and I've said it a lot. These games, when they flow well and they have a good pacing to them, and they're not choppy, they're really fun to call. When you get some of them that are like we did with Northwestern Duke in week 2 when they get kind of choppy, or in Colorado State when they get choppy and have a lot of stoppages because of penalties or whatever reason, they get to be a challenge. And once you get later into the night, jeez, the McCourty brothers back when Rutgers was in the Big Easter on my screen. Ooh. McCourty twins are on my screen now. 3rd and 8. 2 minutes to go here in this first half from the 34. I have no idea what Calicamanus is looking at. The snap. Screen is not sniffed out. Diving for the first down. They get it. Strong diving overman to get that first down. And they get it. Devin Gardner is a pain to listen to. Oh my God. And we have an injury. 152. Devin Gardner is bad at football. At calling football games. Ooh, Devin Gardner's bad at calling football. We have an injury to I don't even know who it was for Rutgers. Offensive lineman, a non-contact injury. And they're working on the leg. This very well could be a knee or Achilles injury. Tough injuries to see right there. Non-contact, and he was just downfield. He was blocking downfield. Wasn't even in the scrum there at the end. And big man is walking off with help. Some of his own power. It did take his knee brace away, so that could be good. That they're looking at the knee instead of the ankle, ankle/Achilles area. Now we go back to football. Ball at the Washington 25, a minute 52. 1st and 10. Right now, the first thing I would do here is probably give this ball to Kyle Monungai. After you lose one of your starting guards, I'd want to be giving this ball to Monungai. I know they only got 6 in the box, and they drop this. It's a throw to Monungai. Second and 5. I mean, like I said, get the ball to Monungai, and they do it. Not in the way I was expecting, but as we now approach a minute left. Washington once again got 7 in the box. They drop a couple out. They bring a linebacker. Calicamanus takes a shot and airs it well long as he sees pressure. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Late blitz by the linebacker confused the backup guard. It'll be 3rd and 5. Calicamanus 4 for 5 on 3rd down, 42 yards. One guy in the backfield. Washington showing early pressure. They bring it. Calicamanus throws and incomplete. No flags. Rutgers wants a pass interference. They do not get it. We got 47 ticks left, and we should be seeing a kick. We will be seeing a field goal attempt for Rutgers. $38-yard tip for Jai Patel. He's 2 for 4 on the season. Not phenomenal. His long 36 for the season, so this would be his season long. Snap. A hold. The kick blocked. And Washington does recover it. They're doing goofiness. What's happening? We have a flag. Very late flag. Will Straw on the block for Washington. An illegal substitution for Washington erases the block. Rutgers gets the ball back, first down. Alchemanis to throw. Going for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. And strong. As Rutgers, with the kick, could make it a 14-3 game. And Washington beside themselves right now. Washington with 30 seconds left in the half. Kicks up and good. Just a huge swing. Oh, man. Up 11, potentially 11 with 30 seconds to go. Well, up 11 now with 30 seconds to go. Hi, buddy. That's just a brutal mistake. The man who got called for the illegal substitution jumped in the field of play while celebrating the block. And it's going to be a return. Apparently a fair catch. Cool. Washington starts the ball. 30 seconds left. At the 26. Then they move Washington back. What are these refs doing? Move to the 22. Hand off to Coleman. Coleman just dives forward. Back to the 28. As it looks like Washington's just content going to halftime. 2nd and 4, and yeah, that's it. That appears to be the case. As what has happened to this game? We're going to halftime. Rutgers on a huge swing is up 14-3. Well, you are not helping me. We're going to take a break here as we go to halftime. What just happened? What happened? I mean, we're going to... Actually, before we take a break, we're going to try and... That's going to be good enough. I just don't know what's happened to this game all of a sudden. We're going to take a break. For those of you watching here on Twitch, we're going to run some ads. For those of you watching on YouTube, you guys see my chair and stuff behind me. See you guys all in a couple minutes. Thanks for spending your Friday with me. 30 down, 30 more to go. Here from SHI Stadium, Shy Stadium, from the birthplace in Piscataway, New Jersey. Alrighty, we are back after just a absolute debacle of a first half. Buddy, Bubba, yellow dog, little man. This is not what we need. Not what we do. The last thing that we need to be doing, sir. This is not smart. Want me to hold your paw? Isn't smart, sir. Dog. 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 Yeah, you don't grasp this is dumb, do you? Yep, that was almost bad. Okay. Okay. Rutgers starts with the ball and can really put a stranglehold on this game. As we're gonna go check briefly. Virginia Tech is up 27-17. Got Miami on upset alert. 10:33 here in the third. VT, Virginia Tech, has the ball. Where does Virginia Tech have the ball? Oh, it was a field goal to go up 27-17. So Miami will be getting the ball. No. Buddy, can you move? Sorry, but you can't be under there. Okay. Pull that up. Ha! Oh, we're still doing Masked Singer. That's the thing. I guess. Do we still have, we are, okay. I guess, while we are at a break, we will... I've been meaning to do this. I have it downloaded. My dumbass never downloaded it. Hold on. I hope I saved it. Apparently I did, I just couldn't find it. Okay, well. Easy to find now. There it is. We have we're gonna make myself a little bigger here for this. For the House Divided podcast, my first college football playoff bracket here after week 4. I don't have a full top 25. We're just going to do the top 12 this week. Our first look at a projected bracket from myself. Number 1 right now is Texas. Number 2 is Ohio State. Number 3 is Georgia. Number 4 is Utah. Those are your top 4 getting the first round bye. Number 5, the ACC champion, Miami, who I know here in real life, as I'm doing this on Friday, is looking a little questionable. Number 6, Ole Miss. Number 7, Alabama. We'll get questions about Georgia, Alabama. These two could very much flip-flop after Saturday. Number 7 is Alabama. Number 8 is Tennessee. Number 9 is Oregon. Number 10 is Missouri, again taking on Alabama again. Number 11 is Penn State. Number 12 is the group of 5 team Boise State. I do have a first 4 out real quick. Right now, my first 4 out that I don't have on the graphic, but I will read them off. I'll actually read you my first. My first 8 out right now are Louisville, Michigan, Boston College, Notre Dame, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, Illinois, and USC are my first 8 out. Really, we could go just first 4, but like I said, I went with the 8 just to read it off. And again, there is, to keep it short, my first college football playoff bracket here in week 4. Boise State, the big one, as the group of 5 team out of the Mountain West. I don't buy UNLV. Things are getting even more dicey for them as they lose their starter. So we'll have questions for them answered after this week, and then going forward after next week after they play Syracuse, game which we will be covering as a sidecast on my Twitch channel. So there you have it. That is my top 12, my playoff bracket. Again, your first round buys, go to Texas, and in order: Texas, Ohio State, Georgia, Utah, Miami is your 5 seed automatic qualifier from the ACC. Boise State is your... Actually, this wouldn't work. I'm just now looking at this. This wouldn't work. Because technically Miami would have to be 4. I completely had a brain stop. Miami would be 4. Boise State would get Georgia, who would be the 5. I had a brain fart on Texas being in the Big 12 when I made this. So we're gonna do a quick amend. But the graphic's wrong. Texas, number 1. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Utah. Number 4 would be Miami. 5 would be Georgia. 6, Ole Miss. 7, Alabama. 8, Tennessee. 9, Oregon. 10 Missouri, 11 Penn State, and 12 would be Boise State, the Group of 5 team. Yeah, I forgot I had that goof up. Conference realignment, even though we're 4 weeks in, it's kind of screwed me up. So, yeah. Oops. But there it is. That's what you got. Those are your 12 teams. See you guys next week for the next top 25 with a hopefully correct, accurate bracket. Oops. I goofed that up. Go back to our sidecast. We can unmute the audio here. We should be back here moments. I'll go in there. Be back. We are. Well, gonna be back here in moments. I goofed that up. Oopsie. As Washington came out and played really good. The self-enforced mistakes has been, well, the entire game. We got 2 unnecessary roughness calls for Washington that's has negated first downs or put them in very long situations. And then they had a blocked field goal that was brought back and given back to Rutgers off of they called a legal substitution as as one of Washington's players ran into the field as he was jumping and celebrating, jumped into the field of play. And Washington got the ball back, scored right away. And a touchback. Okay, Rutgers comes out ball on the 25. Start the game, or start the half. Again, they have a chance to really put a stranglehold on this game, up 14-3 right now. Washington got 7 in the box. It's a play action, or kind of an RPO, and this ball is essentially dirted by Kalakamanis. That'll be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. Kalakamanis in the gun. Kyle Monungai next to him on his right. Washington walking up pressure. They drop out of it, and it's a handoff to Monungai, and he dives forward for a gain of 6 to make it 3rd and 4. As Rutgers has been running more RPO to try and get those 2 high safeties to stay high instead of coming down and crashing the box. Now we got 3rd and 4. Kalakamanis looking to the sideline. They got a man in motion. And it's a straight pass. Kalakamanis and steps forward into the pressure. It's a sack. And it's going to be a punt on the first drive of the game for stupid Rutgers. Calcamanus just like he just stepped forward right into this pressure. He couldn't dip under any arm tackles that time. It'll be 4th and 11. Denzel Boston to return. Anderson's punted, I believe, twice now. And a false start on Rutgers. Out, making a couple little mistakes. That was our first sack of the game, by the way. And another false start. Yes. Now we're at 4th and 21. Shiano's talking into a walkie-talkie about something. Okay, stop coming out in this goofy punt formation. Just punt it normal. No false starts. Punts away. And Boston calls a fair catch at the 47 of Washington. Oh my lord. What was that? What was that? What did I just see? Is with the ball, their own 47. Phenomenal field possession. Washington needs to do something on this drive. And it's a handoff to Coleman. Coleman shoots forward. Coleman across the 30. Running, taken down at the 20 from behind. After a 35-yard gain, touchdown saving tackle by 22 for Rutgers. Jonah Coleman crossed over 100 yards there at 115 now on 11 carries. Coleman in the backfield. Rogers under center. At the 19-18. Coleman gets it. Tries to string it out to the edge. Gets to the edge and falls forward. Should be a first down. I'd give it to him again. And they do get him across the 10 to the 7, and it's another handoff to Coleman. Jonah Coleman plunges forward to about the 3. 2nd and goal. I'd keep giving it to the young man. Second and goal from the 3. Coleman once again in the backfield. And it's another handoff to Coleman. He's tackled in the backfield. Maybe they only get him to the 2 this time. Oil on the tackle. Third and goal from the 2. As Loyal shooting a gap is what makes that play. Juan Loyal probably saved the touchdown. And it's a throw for Rogers and incomplete. No flags. Why are you going for Denzel Boston there? No flags. 4th and goal. There was contact. Washington now 4th and goal. They, like I said, they need this. And incomplete. Going for Giles Jackson. Rutgers ball. What? Oh wait, you can't hear it. Hang on. I'm confused. What did we just do? What just happened? What? What just... What is going on in this game? I'm... We're in the 3rd quarter, by the way. Forgot to change that, as I'm just... so confused about everything that I just saw. Will Rogers just underthrew that. No deflection. No, it got deflected a little bit. Rutgers has the ball at their own 2. First and 10 from their own 2. Kalakamanis and Manungai in the backfield in the end zone, about 5 yards deep almost. It's a run to Manungai. Manungai cuts to the corner. First down up to the 20. Still going up to the 30. Past the 30. Breaking tackles past the 40. Down to the 44. Oh my. And Monungai to run again. He's taken down at the line of scrimmage. A little late for that, Washington. Oh, man. Second and 10 from the 42. As we're now approaching 9 minutes left in the 9 minutes left in the third now, man in motion for Rutgers. Another handoff to Monungai. Monungai trying to get some space. He does get a few. Give him about 3, 4. They gave him 4 to mark it 3rd and 6. Monungai coming out here. I don't know why you'd want that. Yeah, I guess the young man does need a break, I guess. Third and 6. Brown in the backfield, who has not been nearly as good as Monungai. Kalakamanis. Throw. Blitz coming. Pass complete to the 50, but gonna be short of the line to gain at the 49. Gotta be 4th and about a yard. Strong on the catch, just couldn't break away as Kalakamanis was falling away from pressure. Bought just enough time, and it's 4th and 1, and Chiano sends out the punter. Halfway gone through the 4th quarter. And the punter, he does kick it away. Boston calls for the fair catch at the 5. Gonna give him the 6. After what Monungai did, I don't know why you don't go for it on 4th and 1. Give him the ball. He's a bowling ball, and he should fall forward for at least 1. But Chiano decides to play it safe. His defense has bended a lot, broken none. Out on the field. I just don't know what to make of this game. Just realized I don't have YouTube chat up. Haven't for a hot minute. Halfway here through the third quarter, game's kind of moved along. I believe I could be in bed before midnight. I can't believe you. 7:23 remaining here in the third quarter. I just don't understand why, like, on 4th and 1, give Monungai a chance to make a play. I get you want to play field position and don't give Washington any momentum. Huskies from their 6. Rogers pumps. Rogers throws. Completed to the tight end and up to the 25 is the tight end. I honestly don't know who their tight end is. DeGraff. First and 10 from 27. And the Wildcat quarterback's in with, can't really tell who that is. Muhammad, maybe? Davis. And he shoots forward for about 7. Gonna give him 6 to make it 2nd and 4. As we once again, second play in a row where Williams is gonna be out there. Tight ends flip sides. And another run for Davis as he plunges for 2 to make it 3rd and 2. Igbinosun on the tackle. The brother of Ohio State's Davis and Igbinosun. 3rd and 2. 0 for 5 on 3rd down Washington as they finally get it. Davis breaks some tackles. Breaking power run up to the 49 for Cam Davis. Linebackers just took themselves out of the play as they flowed way too far down. Igbinosun on to make the what could be touchdown saving tackle, and Williams is still out there. He's under center now. He needs to throw. He needs to get to the corner. He needs to find a way to get rid of this, and he goes out of bounds. He maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. That was not a very good play. They just ran essentially a naked boot. Great play by the defensive lineman to stretch that all the way out to the boundary. Now Will Rogers is back in. Muhammad in the backfield. Rogers to throw. Rogers dumps it off to Boston. Boston going. Boston is gonna score. Touchdown. Denzel Boston. The Huskies are now within 4. Good route by Denzel Boston as he just kind of sits down underneath the tight end's drag route, and he was off to the races. Got a couple blocks and house call. It's now 9-14 Rutgers. We could make this 10-14, extra point pending. 4:23 remaining here. And extra points up and good. As Washington's within 4 again. And that extra point that was taken off is going to look big. It's going to start looking really big. Or an extra point that a blocked field goal that got taken off is going to start looking really big. Okay. Just had to look at something real quick. Please work. Let's do a check on Miami. As Virginia Tech has the ball, first and 10 at their 14, end of the third, up 27-24. They're 14. Miami trying to survive. As we're back here from Piscataway. 4:23 remaining in the fourth. Not the fourth, the third. Right off the Denzel Boston receiving touchdown. 14-10 Rutgers. Kick from Washington is up, is away, and is going to land 7 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here we go. Rutgers has only run 7 plays, got 48 yards here in the third quarter. 4:23 remaining in the quarter, and Monungai in the backfield gets the ball. No play fake. Kalikmanis has a lot of time and underthrows his receiver. 2nd and 10. I wouldn't say underthrow, threw it behind him, never mind. Missed strong. Second and 10. I don't know why you're not giving this ball to Monungai. Give him any form of zone read. You've just been bullying them, tight end in motion. This does no RPO, ball's deflected. And 3rd and 10. That ball hung dangerously in the air. Bruner knocks the ball out, knocks the ball in the air. Almost intercepted it. And now 3rd and 10. I'd still say, even in 3rd and 10, give this ball to Kyle Monungai. make Washington make a tackle. They're showing lots of pressure. They drop out of it. Only bring 4. Kalikmanis dumps this ball off short, and his receiver falls down at the 30. Probably would have been tackled before he made it to the line to gain anyway. We're now under 4 minutes. That was an uninspiring drive from the Scarlet Knights. They give him 7 yards, which, how you give him 7, I don't know, but it looked like he was down. He fell down at the 30. Anderson punts it away. This is a pretty good one. Boston, fair catch at the 24. Give him the 30. And we go to another commercial. Yay. Now we're starting to settle in for choppy. This is Big Ten football right here where it's... This is Big Ten football right here where you have commercial, kick, commercial. We had commercial, 4 plays, commercial. 5 plays if you count the kick, because I don't think they did. I don't think they went to commercial after the kickoff. I think they just had. The kickoff. The kickoff 2 or 4 plays and then the punt, or all 3 plays and then the punt. Still, pretty Big Ten-esque right there. What is happening on my screen? These Liberty commercials are just getting weirder and weirder. Rutgers beat Miami in the Pinstripe Bowl last year. Washington won one of their 2 postseason games last year. As the national runners-up. That was the first catch for the sophomore Denzel Boston, by the way. That 51-yard touchdown. Okay, looks like we got Jonah Coleman back with Will Rogers. Big play threat. And it's a handoff to Coleman. Coleman shoots forward. He does get taken down before he gashes this defense. Only a gain of about 3. We have a flag. and a personal foul after the play on 74 for Washington. Piled on late. What are you doing there? 2nd and 21 now instead of 2nd and 7. As we're under 3 minutes here in the quarter, Will Rogers quick throw to the tight end and only back up to the 20. It'll be 3rd down and a lot. 3rd down and long here. Be probably 3rd and 15. 3rd and 14. Oh yeah, they did start at the 20. It was the original line of scrimmage. Well, Washington's not been good on 3rd down. 1 for 6. Their first coming on that last drive where Rogers drops the throw. Rogers underneath to Jackson. Jackson gets up to the 32. Give him the 31. He's 3 yards short. And Washington has to punt. Jackson made Rutgers defense work for it, and we have a punt. McAllister. Christian Dremel, the return man for Rutgers. And the punt is away. It's a good one. And ended up being a fair catch at the 15. That's a good punt. At some point, I mean, these mistakes have already piled up for Washington have cost them, because this could be a completely different game right now. This could very well be a 10-3 game in Washington's favor. Now, Rutgers has the ball back, 1:23 here in the 3rd quarter. From the 15, Monungai in the backfield, as he should be. And it's a handoff to Monungai. Monungai up to the 22. Gonna be 2nd and 3. Gain of 7. Now, we have an injury stoppage. With a minute 6. One of the high safeties that's been coming down in run support to be the 7th, 8th man in the tackle box. Holding his hand. Kind of got a little bit of a limp up to him, too. I honestly just don't know what happened to him. Cameron. Yeah, that dude. I have no idea how to even pronounce that last name. I ain't gonna try. 2nd and 3. Monungai in the backfield. Got 7 in the box right now. They drop a corner, comes way off, and it's a run to Monungai. He's spinning around. He's taken down. They give him the line of scrimmage. As we're now under a minute, by the way, here in the quarter. All 3rd and 3. Alchemist quick throw, and it's going to be just enough for the 1st down. This Rutgers crowd loving it right now. And we go to Q4. .45 down, 15 to go here from Piscataway at the birthplace. We are going to take my final stand-up break. I mean, I know we've ran ads a couple times. We'll take my final break before we settle in for the final 15. Here, the final frame. See, for those of you on Twitch, you're going to see some ads. For those of you here or over on YouTube, you're going to see my chair. Thank you for making me a part of your Friday night for this game. We will see you guys all in a couple minutes. As we settle in for the final 15 here from rainy Piscataway. First and 10, Rutgers from the 25 here to start Q4. When a little bit of pressure, they just fill in for run support. Monungai running hard. It's about 5, maybe 6. They give him 6 yards to make it 2nd and 4. The tough runner. 19 carries from Monungai on 120 yards, 1 score. And another run, and Monungai brought down in the backfield, but a flag. Gonna be a horse collar or a face mask. That's a first down. Yep, that's a... That's very tough call. These officials have been calling this game extremely tight. That's a big stretch and on the RPO an incomplete pass. These officials have been calling this game very tight. It's a weird drop right there by the tight end. And we have a injury for Rutgers, a wide receiver, Chris Long. And we're in stoppage. 13:42 remaining here in the quarter. Let's do a check on Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's up 34-24 on Miami. Miami has the ball, 2nd and 4, Virginia Tech 25. Was reading something about Okay, well, we're back, I think. Drop something, buddy. We're back, 2nd and 10. For the Scarlet Knights here in the rain. A steady rain all day here, all night here in Piscataway, as they're walking a safety into the box. Calicamas to throw, and it's complete. Gonna be 3rd and a long 2. Strong on the catch. Rain is actually getting heavier. I gotta give him third and a really long one. Rutgers 5 for 11 on third down. Bringing pressure in to try and stop Monungai. It's not going to work. He just had to fall forward for 1.5 yards, and he does. That's a first down. Now, from the 43 of Rutgers, 5 seconds on the play clock, and in motion, and it's a handoff to Monungai. Monungai, no, not Monungai. Brown. Gain of 3. Bruner on the makes the play. Second and 7. Bruner looking a little rough for wear. Second and 7. And another handoff to Brown. This is Brown fighting forward to the 37-38. Going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. We have an injured Husky down. Very, very physical game here that's just been getting choppier and choppier here in the rain. Evan. $11:25 remaining. Don't really know what happened to Parker here. He gets up. I'm Parker from Detroit, Michigan. Big man right there at 297. He's trying to walk off on his own. He's not succeeding. Getting a little bit of help. He is in a lot of pain. Third and 4, big play here for Washington to try and get off the field. And an even bigger opportunity for Rutgers to keep this game keep this clock going. Third and 4, 6 for 12 is Rutgers. Brown still in the backfield. And timeout, Washington. I don't know what happened there. Jed Fish just looks confused. As am I. Do another check. Getting into late stages. Virginia Tech's going to have to punt from their own 28, 7:56 remaining. As Miami did score to make it 34-31 VT. And Virginia Tech, Miami trying to survive the upset. Attrition is starting to set in here late in this game. And it's been a long day for me, up since early, since 6:30. And we're back. I believe, if I remember correctly, it should be 3rd and 4 from about the 37, 38. It's kind of hard to remember because we had injury stoppage. Yep, 3rd and 4 from the 37. From the Washington 37. There's handoff to Brown. Brown dives for breaking tackles. Brown's in the end zone. Samuel Brown give Rutgers a possibly 11-point lead, extra point pending. Now 10:57 remaining. You have an injury timeout, and then you call a timeout just for that. Broken tackles, good blocks by Rutgers offensive line, and stupid Rutgers. Go up 11. Kick is up and is good. Make it 21-10. As the fans of Rutgers are loving it. And we go to commercial. Oh, this is Big Ten. This is peak Big Ten football right here, boys and girls. Quick check. Miami has 3rd and 1 at Virginia Tech's 48. 6:15 remaining. I am getting attrition is setting in this game. At least from me. I need to check what time that game is next week. $9 p.m. Oof. That's going to be a late night. Legion Stadium. And then week 7, Liberty, Florida International at Liberty. The 72 for Rutgers is a big man. Wow. And the kick. With under 11 to go, 10:57 to be exact, is going to be returned from the 5 up to the 20 and taken down at the 22. As next week, we get a look forward to our Week 6 sidecast again on a Friday night. 7 days from today, we will be calling Syracuse at UNLV, a game that could be very interesting now with the Matthew Sluka news. Rutgers brings pressure. Will Rogers quick throw to Boston. Boston flung down after a gain of about 5. Makes it 2nd and 5. Second and 4, I'm sorry. Davis in the backfield, play action, and Hunter on the catch up to the 45. Actually, got to give him the 44. Bringing pressure picked up. Will Rogers, I'm sorry. Escapes, and the completed pass. Good pickup by Davis just to slow him down, and Will Rogers ducks under one. And Denzel Boston on the catch. That's a big first down right there for Rutgers. Jonah Coleman now in the backfield from the 39, and it's a Jonah Coleman run. Coleman breaks free and up to the 25. I would love a Jonah Coleman touchdown here just to win a college football bet. And, well, it ain't happening on this next play as Coleman's trotting out. And a fumbled snap, and it is fallen on by Cam Davis. That was almost disastrous. As Will Rogers just couldn't pick this ball up, and it squirted away from him, too. That was almost bad if you're Cam Davis. Now it's 2nd and 14. And play action. Rogers wants a lot. Rogers does not get it. It's a dropped pass. Denzel Boston. A lot of contact there. Just on time. Maybe a little early looking at the replay. It's now 3rd and 14. 8 minutes remaining. 8:09 to be exact. Completed pass. Giles Jackson Giles Jackson might be terrible. Holy shit. Cut up field, young man. Oh my. And it's 4th and 5. They have a field goal attempt as we're halfway through the 4th quarter. Brady Gross 1 for 2, missed from 43. That's from 38. This is up, and this is no good. As everything that can go wrong is going wrong for Washington. That could have made it an 8-point game. As wide left a second time. Yanked it twice now. Jed Fish just doesn't even know what to do. Now Rutgers from their own 20. Washington needs the ball back. 7:21. They only got 2 timeouts. Washington outgaining Rutgers by almost 200 yards. And a read option, Kyle Monungai, he's taken down after a very short gain of about 2. We have another injury. Broussard and Washington tonight, everything that can go wrong. They had an illegal man on the field negating a block. 2 missed field goals now. They're 0-2 on 4th down, and so many other penalties, so many self-inflicted errors. And then you got Giles Jackson, who's on like 2 separate occasions. He could get a first down if he cuts up field, but he's trying to do too much and just keeps running parallel to the line to gain and gets taken down a couple yards short both times, 3-4 yards short. Washington needing to score twice with 6:57 on the clock. Clock's about to start. Post-injury timeout on the ready to play, and it is going. And Rutgers, I highly doubt, is in any rush to run this ball, run this play. And they, are not. No one's. The center is the only one who's half set. And 15 seconds on the clock. Everyone gets set. Alec Manis looking over to the sideline. 5 on the play clock. And 2-1 snap. Handoff to Manungai. Manungai shoots forward, bouncing around, pinballing. Gonna be 3rd and about 3. As it is, the rain is just slowly getting heavier in Piscataway. This is going to make things really hard for Washington as Rutgers goes into the 4-minute offense, and they're going to need to throw twice. Throw a lot. I shouldn't say twice. They need to score twice as the rain's getting heavier. Now, under 5 on the play clock. Manungai running, trying to surge forward. He does not get it. Ball's ripped free, but they blow play dead. Rutgers will have to punt it away. Washington's going to have the ball with almost 4.5 by the time Rutgers does officially punt this. Anderson to punt, and pretty good punt. Boston calls a fair catch at the 24. 4:36 on the clock. Good punt from Anderson. Got a score, got to get an onside kick. If you're not going to try for the onside kick, you got to score pretty quick. They do got the 2-minute stoppage. Will Rogers is by himself, as expected. All at the 24. And only a 4-man rush. Rogers had plenty of time. He finds his tight end. And gain of about 6 up to the 31. 7 up to the 31, I'm sorry. They gave him 8, actually, up to the 32. And a handoff to Davis. He dives forward to get 2. Get the first down. Thing is, that first down doesn't stop the clock. They don't even give him the first down, it looks like. 3rd and 1. And that's the first down across the 35 up to the 38. Washington needs to do something quick, and ball is deflected in the air, and it's going to be called incomplete. That was almost bad. Second and 10. Rogers to throw. Rogers misses by not close. He misses Giles Jackson by 3-4 yards. Now 3rd and 10, and Washington's got to have it. 3:26 remaining. The only good thing about that play is the clock stopped. And caught. Giles Jackson finally turned upfield. He's still going to be about a yard short, though. Yeah, make him 2 yards short. And now you really got to have it in 4th down. And why you don't have Jonah Coleman out right now. I know Davis has been blocking phenomenally. It's 4th and a long one. And what are we doing? Boston catches it. Oh, my God. As he tipped it to himself. What an asinine throw. 29-yard catch and 5 wide. Rutgers brings 4. Quick throw. And taken down at the 11. Second and 1. I'm sorry, I said 11. I mean 15 apparently. And throw is high for Boston. Gonna be 3rd and 1. Again, why you don't have Coleman in here right now as your best player, and as he's been your most successful player all day, other than Denzel Boston. Third and 1. It's a handoff to Cam Davis, and I think he may have gotten it. No. He's short. It's 4th and inches. Three, 2. They go to the 2-minute timeout. What is Washington doing? Down 11. Let's go check the other game. Miami takes a lead by 4. 2nd and 2, Miami 42 for Virginia Tech. Miami up 38-34 right now. Out, we're back. I guess we'll pull it up on my phone. As they're reviewing something. Incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 3 with 8 seconds to go. Miami just took their second timeout. We're now inside the 2-minute warning here from Piscataway from the birthplace. 8 seconds to go in Miami. Kyron Drones and VT need it. They want to get this win. 3rd and 3, I mean, you got one timeout. But I don't really think it matters. 4th and inches and gotta have it for Washington. We'll come back to our game. From the 40 something, 42, Drones to throw. He runs, escapes, and he gets out of bounds with the 30. Smart play by Kyron Drones over in Miami. And Will Rogers, they're out of the shotgun here. This is a handoff to Davis. He gets the first down. Pyle pushing forward. And Rogers to throw. He throws for the end zone. It's caught by Denzel Boston. This is a touchdown. And they want to go for 2. Why? I mean, I guess kicking the extra point doesn't hurt. Doesn't help. And the 2-point attempt to make this a 3-point game. Davis set back, play fake. Rogers throws, fires, complete. 21-18. Hope remains for Washington, as I don't have 18. And now we have an onside kick. Drones to throw, airing it out. As it looks like Miami won. They held on. Shit. As the... Wait, what's going on? They just call it Virginia Tech touchdown? And the onside kick. 2 timeouts for Rutgers. Rutgers did burn one. While I was focusing on what was going on in Miami. And they don't even go onside kick. They just punt it deep. They're caught at the... Ruling on the field, touchdown Virginia Tech. That's game. Oh my God. And now 1st and 10. 2 timeouts for Washington. Nungai bouncing around. He gets taken down after a gain of about 1, maybe 2. Quick timeout taken by Rutgers. Or by Washington, I'm sorry. Second and 8. We're I keep checking to see what's going on the review down in Miami. Now Kamanis in the gun. Hand off to Manungai. Oh, Kamanis kept it. Wow. And he only gained a couple yards. That took about 5-6 seconds off. 1:29 left now. Washington burns their final timeout. That might be a touchdown, honestly. Does Virginia Tech pull off the upset? Does this stand? I don't have audio, so I can't hear what's going on, obviously. They're still looking at it. Third and 6. This ball should never go in the air. Read option. Manungai, no gain. As the review is now almost approaching 5 minutes. We're still reviewing down there. Rutgers burns a timeout to avoid the delay of game. As Rogers will have a chance to lead a Washington comeback. Incomplete pass. That's painful. Punt is away. And fair catch by Denzel Boston. And think about all the missed opportunities Washington's had. 2 missed field goals, the block that was brought back, the blocked field goal that was brought back off of a man that shouldn't have been on the field. They're going to force a re-kick. Why don't you just take the yards here? Oh, they do take the yards. Okay. Out from the 39. Rodgers to throw. Underneath Giles Jackson. I don't know why you're throwing to him. The dude doesn't know how to get upfield, and clock's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Under 20 seconds. Out. Rodgers throws. Caught Boston. First down. Yep, clock's gonna start. Clock should be running. I don't know how they called him out of bounds. Just saved Washington there from the 43. Rodgers throws incomplete. Only took 3 seconds off. No, now the clock's running. It just took an extra 4 seconds off. Got 11 seconds. You need to get to a minimum 32 for your kicker who's... Rutgers takes a timeout. What are we stopping this for? What are we doing? Down to this, what are you doing? Davis gets out of bounds with 6 seconds. Oh my god. We have an injury here. 6 seconds. This game's just gotten so slow. We approach the 3.5 hour. 3.5 hour mark. Saying that is. Side note: the Hawkeye replay system, where these refs can take still pictures to piece, and just on that Miami Virginia Tech game, where the refs can take these can stop the replay and take still pictures and piece 15-20 pictures together, is gonna be the worst might be the worst advancement in all of college football, because it's not true replay review anymore. Third and 8, 6 seconds. I don't know what Will Rogers was thinking there. On that play. And they're going to walk out the field goal kicker from a long way. Brady Gross, who's missed who's missed 2. Missed from 43 and 38. From 55, his career long is 47. He's pulled his last 2 left, and a timeout. Gross went over and kicked one into the net. $55 yards. Brady Gross, who's missed from 43 and 38. His career long is 47. Missed 2 to the left early. The snap high, the hold good. This kick is also going left. No good. Had the leg, was nowhere near close. And we go to final here from the birthplace. Will Rogers stunned. Washington confused. And a huge win for Rutgers. Go to 4-0. Washington drops to 3-2, 1-1 in conference play, and snap was a little high. The hold was, other than that, was good, and this was just, he's pulled all 3 of them to the left. And we go to final, and we're going to call it there. Like I said, Washington confused, and they don't know how, looking at them, what happened here? It's like, you guys shot yourself in the foot. So many mistakes, and they didn't deserve to win this game. But they get away with it. I can't say Rutgers gets away with it. Rutgers did deserve to win this game. They played good football. Washington had so many mistakes and just didn't deserve to win this game, and they come away with the loss. It's that simple. I want to thank, we got distracted in the madness of Miami Virginia Tech. I want to thank Jordan for getting Sidecast graphics done for us. I want to thank you guys for making me part of your Friday night. 7 days from now, next Friday, 9 p.m., we will be here. UNLV, or as Syracuse travels to Allegiant Stadium to take on UNLV. Till then, let's see if Jordan's still streaming. He is not. Alrighty. Well. We'll see you guys later. Until then, peace out. Stay classy. See ya.